Hi, back again. Going to check the pH again. You are supposed to, after each dosing, you are supposed to leave it for about 4 hours in between the next check. I've not left it quite that long. It's only been about 3. I wanted to try and get a few videos in today to just basically show the process. So I'm going to do one more check now, see what it's like. If I have to add some more, I'll add some more. Wait another 4 hours, 3-4 hours. I'm sure it's not that critical, but it doesn't take that long to dissolve into the water. And then once that's in, you just refer to your multifunction chlorine tablets. Ideal levels 7.2 to 7.6. That's your pH again that it's on about. You check your pool, you've got your floating dispensers, it tells you all about different things. On the back of here, it's quite straightforward to use. The instructions are all there. All you need to do, chuck one of these in, 2 if it's a big pool. It tells you on here what's sort of how much you need to put in the dispenser kind of thing. It's quite straightforward. So for me, I'm hoping to get in this tonight. Although it's looking a bit cloudy now, which is typical. It's supposed to be sunny, but hey, it'll be nice in there. It's nice in there even if it's raining. So what I'm going to do is, I'll show you these again. These are the ones I use. I've had no problem with them whatsoever. I say they came free with the Lazy Spa when I first bought it as like a free trial. I had no trouble last year with it. My first year of owning one. They've been good. They will last you ages. The test strips, they won't last you quite so long because you're going to keep using those to test it. You get 25. If your water looks good and everything else and you want to do it less, well, it's completely up to you, but they recommend. Let me just have a quick look. Right, there isn't actually a recommendation on here for how often you should check your spa, but I would do it. If it's in regular use, I'd do it 1 to 2 times a week. If you're only using it once a week, kind of thing, just do it once a week. Probably even less than that, to be honest with you. If it's not varying and it doesn't show much change, I'd say pretty much it's okay. And then if your levels change a little bit, it drops, you just add your pH, you add your chlorine, whatever you need to do. It's quite straightforward. So I'm going to drop this in, just check this again. It says wait 15 seconds, but I can tell straight away that that's had the desired effect. There's still a little bit of chlorine in there, very slightly, but we've not put the chlorine tablets in yet, which is what you want to be looking at. So when you've got your pH right, you've got your alkalinity right, then you add your chlorine to it, 3 tablets, either a floating dispenser or like with the Lazy Spa where it goes onto your outlet so it automatically flows through it. You can check all that. If you need a bit more, you put a little bit more in. It's as simple as that. Just keeps your water good, keeps it clean, keeps it free of bugs and bacteria and nasties and all that kind of thing. I never had any problems with it last year, and I hope that you'll have the same. So I'm going to show you this now, if you can see. So I think we're pretty much in the okay range there on the pH, so we're happy with that. And we go here, alkalinity that's about spot on. I'm hoping you can see this. So that is about perfect. Obviously the chlorine is down, but that's because we've not put any chlorine in it yet, because you want to get your pH and your alkalinity right before you add your chlorine. So we're happy with all of that now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chuck a couple of chlorine tablets in. I can video this for you, I think, unless I wrong tub. Whew. As soon as you take the lid off, you can smell it, chlorine. It's obviously not like that once it's in your pool, but I don't know if I can get much. I'll bring the camera over here, see if I can get a slightly better position of what I'm doing. Maybe put it on this table here, angle that down to show. Right, that's not too bad, I don't think. So, okay, we'll do that. Put chlorine tablets there. That's a nice temperature. I've got 36. I know these go up to 40 degrees, but having spoken to a professional guy that cleans spas for a living and everything else, he said the best temperature range really is between 36 and 37. If you go up to 40, you're more prone to getting bugs and everything in it. And to be honest, if it's hot in the summer, you don't want it at 40 degrees anyway. I tried it last year and it wasn't that refreshing. It was like being in a sauna. But you know, each to their own. You do what you feel comfortable. But that was expert advice from a professional that cleans out proper big hot tubs, not just these inflatable ones. I'm not saying these aren't proper, they're flipping lovely. But that was the advice that I got from him through a friend at work who's got one of the big proper ones at a B&B that he owns. So now that's in, we're going to reach down here. Okay, that is our dispenser. I'm going to take that off. I normally find for mine, I put 2 of these in, and that works quite well. Lock it off, put it back in, screw it back onto the outlet. That's it, it's on. We've now got chlorine going into our spa. Hopefully, anyone looking at how to do it's found that some kind of help. I'm no expert, I've only had one of these a year, but I have found that this clear water additives have been the best for me. I think I got my last ones direct off Amazon, if I'm honest. I'm sure, yeah I did, yeah I definitely did. And I definitely get my pH strips off Amazon. You might find them cheaper elsewhere, you might find them cheaper to order in directly online. I'll leave that down to you. So, got my chlorine in there, I'm leaving that for a little bit and I'll be having a dip tonight. So, hope you've all enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up and a like if you have done. Subscribe if you want to. If you don't, then okay, it's up to you. I'm full of useless information, but there we go. Okay, all the best. Have a nice day. Cheers.